This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so if you recall the last two, three sessions, so what we discussed here, so basically the SAP data are going to classify into three types. Okay. So the SAP data are classified into three types here. The first one is the organization data, which is also called as enterprise structure data. So this organization data, so we discussed the organization data here. So what is the hierarchy and all we discussed here. Okay. But today, so only in the notepad we discussed here. So initially it start with the client under company, company under company codes, different company codes. So under the company codes we have some plants. Okay. So under the plants we need to maintain the store locations, purchasing organizations. Okay. The purchase group, however, it is a floating entity. So these are already discussed here. Okay. But today, actually, I need to log into the system. I need to show so how to set up the organization data. Once again, actually, here mainly we need to focus this organization data not only for the MM module. Okay, so not only for the MM module, other modules also responsible. Okay, so in real time, what we need to observe. Okay, so we no need to actually involve to define a company, a client or company codes. Okay, however, in the training system, I'll show to you how to define company and how to copy the company codes and all. I'll show you. But in real time, so we should not speak and only our we need to involve our only org structure. That's what I've shown you. The SCMPL business blueprint also. So this is the Steel Smith Continental Manufacturing Private Limited. The business blueprint also shown you. In this business blueprint, what we observed. Okay. So only our organization elements here. So what exactly our organization meant? In fact, the complete SAP product level, the organization elements will be the client. Okay, the client is the highest organization. But if you come to our MM module, our highest organization is the purchase organization. The purchase organization is the highest organization here. So who is going to mentor the purchasing organization? So MM people. So this is our MM highest organization. So under the purchasing organization, so we need to define the plants here. The plants need to be defined here. So under the plants, we need to maintain the store locations here. The store locations we need to maintain. So we have different store locations we need to maintain. Next, we need to maintain the purchase groups here. The purchase groups here. So these are all the org elements here. Only these four org elements only we need to focus in real time. Okay. However, today we log in and we'll see how to define the org structure here. But in the training system, so if I want to define my organization levels, at least I need to show you how to define company and how to define the company code and copy the company code also I'll show you. However, so once you'll log into the system, okay. So let me log into the system here. So you get me login pad here. In real time, also you some got one login pad here. In this login pad, you have multiple clients will be there. Okay. So in training system, always we log into only one client here. But in real time, so this is actually topic in further classes we'll discuss. So this is on real time classes. Okay, so we need to discuss about the system landscape. So which is one of the important topic here. Means what is a development server? Okay, and what is a quality server? In development server, what are the clients will be presented? In the quality server, what are the clients? In production server, what are the clients? Okay, so this is one important topic. System landscape we'll discuss in further classes. Okay, so once you log into the server here, okay, so just you need to enter your credentials here. Enter your credentials. So who will provide the credentials? The credentials will be provided by your basis people. Okay, the basis people, the technical people, they will provide the credentials. So already we log in the client here. Okay, so this the client is an highest organization. So where we can define some set of tables and master records. But in real system, the SAP is provided master clients. The master clients they will provide by the SAP. From the master clients only, we need to copy the new clients. This will be done by the basis people. Okay. So next, actually, we need to go to SPRO. So this is the transaction code. So we need to remember here. So SPRO. So this is actually menu bar, SAP user menu, some icons. This is to session the new another session. Okay. So this is a find button. So this page up and down. So it will take, I think, to some 3-4 days. So you will okay, so you'll find this what exactly this icons I have. Don't worry. So go to SPRO and So once you will go to the SPRO, so next you need to come to the IMG here. So what is IMG? IMG means implementation guide here. IMG means implementation guide. Okay, so for all the technical and functional people here. So what are the technical like ABAP, BASIS, BABW, and coming to the function people, a couple of functional peoples like MMSD, PPQ. So any functional people. So everybody, if they want to define the configuration data or organization data or master data relevant settings, transition relevant settings, so definitely you need to come to the IMG. Here we will develop some objects here. Okay, day to day you will understand. Okay, so today only we need to focus about the R structure, the enterprise structure or R structure, both are same. Okay, so everywhere the SAP has given us some documentation. So if you want to read, you can able to read the documentation. If I open this, so what is enterprise structure? You can able to read it. Okay, so everywhere the SAP is provided the documentation, so you can go through the documentation also. Now this enterprise structure, so SPR or IMG enterprise structure. So the enterprise structure completely defined into two parts here. One is definition part, second one is assignment part. Okay, so in definition part, actually, what are the parameters we need to perform? And in assignment part, what exactly I need to perform? Okay, so simply, if I open the definition part here, so already we came enterprise structure. So in definition part, we will observe some couple of parameters here. So what are the parameters we observe? Financial accounting and controlling, last general, sales and distribution, materials management, last. So these are the parameters here actually. Only so if it is a real system, straight away as a okay, as a function consultant, consultant, here straight away you need to come to the last general. Okay, in real system. So come to last general. If I open the last general, now you will find here you need to come here. Define, copy, delete, check plant. Define, copy, delete, check plant. Here what I need to do, simply if I open, so you'll find one pop-up. So whenever in SPRO, you'll find one subscreen. The subscreen is called as a pop-up, POPAP. So once you'll get the pop-up, the single click is not enough to open. So you must double click. Then only you can able to open the plant. Okay. So in your system, you have some couple of plants will be there. In my system, somebody is deleted because he don't know. So it's a new learner, so he deleted, but you'll find only some 3 to 4 plants. Don't worry. But so here, if you just I want to back here. Okay, so here I need to copy. Okay, so finally, what I need to say in real time, you no need to go for financial accounting or controlling here. So straight away, we need to come to the last general. Here I need to define the plants. Once I will define the plants, next where I need to come? I need to come to the materials management. Only these two areas only we need to focus. In materials management, here I need to maintain the store locations and maintain the purchasing. 1 minute. Tell me what again?
Classroom.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So in the materials management, we need to maintain the store locations and we need to maintain the purchasing organizations. Okay. So this last general area we need to, in the last general we need to define the plants, and the materials management you need to maintain the store locations and purchasing organizations. Okay. Next again you need to come to the assignment part. In assignment part, okay, so we need to, so in assignment part what exactly we need to do? Simply we need to assign your plans to a company code here. Assignment part is so easy. Okay, so this is what, so once again you log in, so just show, because you are very new to the SAP, that's what I'm showing a couple of times here. Go to SPRO and enter, and next you need to come to IMG. IMG means implementation guide. In implementation guide, come to the enterprise structure. In enterprise structure, so we have definition and assignment part. Okay. We have definition and assignment part. In definition part, okay. Now, so here previous sessions we discussed here. Okay. So already we log in the client here. After the client, actually, where I need to go? So once again, I will avoid the here. Okay. So what we have the organization data. The client already will log in. The client already will log in. Which client will log in? So we log in to 800 client. So now we are in IDS client here. IDS means International Demonstration Executive System. Okay. So under the client, okay. So this will be done by the basis people. So under the client, so company we need to define. Now we need to define the company. So what is the nomenclature of the company? The company nomenclature is actually, let us say, so the SAP has given some 6-digit. But who is going to define the company? The company is going to define by the finance people. The finance people, they'll define the company. So under the company, so we need to define company codes. It's already I shown it because once again I want to show you the company code 1, company code 2, company code 3, and so on. These company codes you need to define and also you need to copy. But in training system, I have a couple of company codes in there. In my system, somebody is deleted, but in your system, you will find maybe 200, 300 company codes will be there. But in real time, only 000 company code only is available. From 000 company code only we need to copy. This already we discussed. But in training system, you must copy from only 1000 company code. Okay. So next, under the company code, what we use the plants you need to define and copy. So this will be done by the people. So plants under the we need to maintain the store locations. The store location 1, store location 2. The store locations are okay. So where these are physical areas, okay, means godowns, okay, where I can manage my stocks here. Okay. So day to day I will perform all the inventory activities. So under the store locations, so we need to define the purchasing organizations. The purchase organizations also not define, just you need to maintain the purchasing organizations. Under the purchasing organizations, we need to maintain the purchasing. Okay, so this we have written. Okay, purchase groups you need to maintain. Right. Now, if you see here, as per this already client will log in. Next, where I need to go? I need to go to the company. So SPRO IMG. So where I will find my company? So I need to. So first I need to complete the definition part. Once I will complete the definition part, I need to go to the assignment part. In definition part, come to the financial accounting. In financial accounting, okay, so define company. In financial accounting, I need to define company. Okay, so already we discussed here. Defining the company, we no need to copy the company. Only just we need to define the company. Okay, so simply just to go to define a company. See here now, before going to define a company, here also see if it is in real implementation system. Okay, so it is a training server, right? So we are in the training server. There are 147 companies is there. The entry of 147 companies is there. It's a public server, right? So if I will create more one, it will become 148. But if you assume if it is a real system, the SAP is provided only one company. The model company they will provide you. That company also will to delete here. In real system, they will give you only one company. That company also will to delete, and we need to define our own company. The finally, so who will provide this nomenclature, address, text, everything will be provided by the client people. So now, just you recall on Thursday session, so I shown you one business blueprint. There you will see SCMPL. Okay, so the address, the nomenclature, so everything. So in that PPT you observed the first slide here. Okay, the already the nomenclature is defined, address, everything will be provided by the client people. Okay. Now in training system, so we should be more careful here, because if I go to new entries here, if I go to new entries, first of all we'll see what is the space allocated for 6-digit, right, by company. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is a maximum number of digits is 6-digit here. Okay, so client is 3-digit, but company is 6-digit here. But here we need to understand more carefully. So this is the back button here. So this icons we need to. This is the cancellation. Okay, so cancel button. So this is the exit here. The back. This is the save button here. Okay, this is select all button here. This is deselect all. Okay, so it will not take much time to understand this. The new entries details button. So display and change button here. Okay. So I want to define a new company in training system or real system. So always so we need to observe here. So this actually the nomenclature should not be repeated anywhere. So if you enter the same description, the system will not catch it. But if you suppose one is created, again I cannot create one. So nomenclature is in grid mode, right? So the repeated nomenclature, so 1000 is there. Again I cannot use 1000 here. If you enter the same description, the system. So not only here in enterprise section, everywhere the SAP is strictly the nomenclature should not be repeated. If you repeat the text also, okay, the system will not accept it, but system will accept the description duplicate, but system will not accept the nomenclature. So nomenclature. So in training system, so what is the difficulty? So we need to identify. So whatever we are using, suppose 1001, 1002 is there. 1001 is not there. Example, you can use 1001. So just you need to observe. So the whatever the availability nomenclature, you can take 2 digits, 3 digit, or 4 digit, or single digit. But we need to understand the nomenclature should be available. Let me go to some 800 series. Okay, so 8 all zeros, 830. So it is J. 8001 is available, right? So I will go 8001. So go to 80. This is the way 800 and 0 total 60. So just to go to new interest, enter the name of the company and your name of company nomenclature. Okay, this no need to worry, because in real time the finance people, they will receive the business blueprint. So based on the business blueprint only, based on this nomenclature, they will provide. So what is the company we will take? Let us take Tata only, okay, because Tata means everybody knows. So I'm taking as a Tata. So I'm taking some companies with same with the name too also. So here I need to fill the data. So I need to fill the data. Okay, detail information here. So detail information from where I need to fill. Okay, in real time they will provide you. Sorry. In real time they will provide you complete information. Okay, which street. So what is the post box number? So postal code, city. So some fields you will find drop down. Okay. So if I place the cursor, immediate drop down is there. Okay, country. So same way language key, drop down is currency. So drop down is there. Okay. So what is the meaning actually? Wherever the possibility, the SAP is already maintained here. So here the SAP is already maintained. So wherever the drop downs, the SAP is already maintained the values. All the possible countries already they maintained. So finally, what we need to understand here. So wherever the possibility the SAP is maintained the drop down values, we need to select here. Suppose city, globally there are n number of cities. Okay, so wherever there is no drop down, you need to enter manually. So wherever the drop down, the SAP is maintained. Okay, so now the country here. So just empty. So here you can go and enter the drop down here. So IN India. So I can take the country as again India. And what is the language key? So you know the SAP n number of languages you can maintain. So just I want to maintain English. And my currency will be the INR, right? So if you take DE, currency will be the euro. Okay. So if you take suppose now US dollars, if it is take UK, Great Britain pound. Okay. So all the possible currencies also the SAP is maintained all the possible currencies. So once you enter the complete data, it's just so in training system, just I'm not filling all this data, state number, postal code. Okay. So just I'm not filling it. Whatever the important data, just I'm filling. So once you click on enter, and I need to save the data here. Okay, so I need to save the data. So here if you click on save, now when I'm about to save, so what exactly the system is prompting? The transport request is generating. So this is actually one of the important session. Again, we have some real-time discussion here. Okay, why system is prompting this customization request? So what is the advantage or what is the uses? Okay, this customization request. So finally, why it is generating, everything we'll discuss in detailed session in real-time classes. But so meanwhile, what we need to do, simply you need to click on continue. Okay, so simply click on continue. But actually, it is generating the transport request. Okay, so this transport request in further. Okay, so so why system is generating, everything we'll discuss. But so now first time we created a credentials on behalf of institute. Suppose now we created a new credentials for you for user IDs and passwords. For first time credentials, okay. So maybe you will get the transport request blank here. Okay, first time. Okay, so if you are getting this transport request, definitely you will get a blank transport request here. So you will not find any transport request number. In this case, what you need to do, you need to click on create here. So first time, so what you need to do, you need to click on create here. Okay, so enter some description here. Okay, simply enter some settings. Okay, enter some settings here. Now again, you will find save button, right? You need to click on some. So you need to click on. So first time we created credentials, so you will get blank transport request, create and enter any description, some ABC, and click on continue. Okay, now just you need to come back here. So we defined a new company. What is the company here? 800 100 company we defined. So simple company means it's not a control parameter we discuss here. Only we need to define the company. What is the company we defined here? The company we defined as a data company. Okay, so the 6 digit here 800 100. Next company. So we define a company and just you need to back here. Back to IMG. So this is a back button, right? So back to IMG. Now please observe we have 147 entries. Now it will become 148. Correct. So under the company. So here again you need to come back here. So still we are in the definition part, right? So definition part. Okay. So if you understand here, financial accounting and controlling, these two areas, financial accounting and controlling will be completely handled by the finance people in real time. Okay. Just already in previous sessions also we discussed. At least I will show you how to define company and how to define and copy the company codes. But the FICO people, they have other parameters. Okay, they need to create control area. So they need to create a okay business area, functional area, FM area, segment, profit centers. These are all the parameters related to only finance. We no need to worry. Okay, so only company and company code only these two elements only we need to handle. Okay. And controlling also will be done by the purely finance people. We no need to worry. Okay. Just financial accounting. So what I did here, I define a company. Okay, so execute. So once it is, I open the company. Simply I go to new entries and the nomenclature. I identify the nomenclature. But in real system, this is the actually this we don't have any difficulty because the nomenclature is there in the business blueprint. So based on the business blueprint, so straight away we'll enter the nomenclature and enter all the details, and you need to click on. But in training system, just you need to you should be look after here, like the nomenclature should not be repeated. So enter all the information and you need to click on save. The system is from the transfer request, simply cancel. Okay, now position button. Okay, let me check here. So what is the company I defined here? 800 100. So this is the company I defined. Select and go to. So this is the company. You go to details button. So you can see any data you can able to edit here. So this is the way we need to define company. Right. So once you define company, so next what is my next area? I need to come to edit, copy, delete, check company. Okay, so now the client is already logged in. So already we log in the item client here. The company already we defined a data company. Next we are into the company codes here. So what is the company code? What we discuss a company code? The company code is a separate legal entity. Okay. So who will work at company code level? The company code level, finance people work at company code level to take the profit and loss statements. Okay. So now we are in the training system. So simply edit, copy, delete, check company code. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. So if I click on this edit, copy, delete, check company code, so I'll find the pop-up. So this is the pop-up here. Okay. So in this pop-up, first you can go to edit company code data. So whenever you're getting the subscreen is called as a pop-up. Just now we discussed here. So now, so this you must double click here. So single click it will not open, right? So you must double click edit company code data. Okay. So once I'll come to the edit company code data, see here in real time what we observed. So the SAP is providing only one company code. This we discussed here. Okay. In training system, we have so many company codes. There are 167 company codes is there in training system. But in real system, the SAP is provided only one company code, 000 company code. From 000 company code only, we need to copy the new company codes. So in training system, so we have couple of company codes will be there. There are 167 company codes is there. But in real system, only one company code, 000 company code, and there is no alternate. You must copy from 000 company code only. But in training system, we need to copy the best run company code is 1000 company code. From this company code, we need to copy. But before that, actually, I need to define the company. I need to define the company codes, right? So what I will do, at least I will define two company codes. Okay, two company codes I'm going to define. One is Tata Steels, another one is Tata Motors. Okay, so and now if I am going to define a company code, same like company or some anyhow in enterprise structure, not only enterprise structure in SAP, anywhere in SPRO, the nomenclature should not be repeated. Now in training system, okay, so let me check here 800 series it is available or not. Some 8000. Okay, so here yes, so it is available. Now what I will do, 800 and 800 I will take it. Okay, this nomenclature is available. So simply go to new entries, go to new entries. So what is the company code I am going to define? So here now 8001 I am going to define it. 8001. 800. So what exactly is 800? So I'm going to define as a data string here. The same way 8002 I'm going to define as a 8002 as a data model. Company code is not required. So 8008 8000 I want to define as a data strings. 8002 I want to define as a data model. Okay. Now company code 800 nomenclature is available 800. Go to new entries, enter the company code 800, and the name of the company code what we define is a data strings. So where exactly it is available? Let me. Okay. Which country? So enter the country, currency INR, language English. So this is the details we need. Okay. So identify the nomenclature and enter the name of the company, enter the city, country, currency, language key. Okay. And once you enter all this data, what I need to do? I need to save this. Okay. I need to save this here. I'm going to click on save. So once we click on save, okay. So when I'm about to save here, what exactly the system is asking? Please enter the address of the company. Please enter the address of the company. Okay. So let me complete the company. So this is actually the questions here. So these are all actually in real time. We'll fill the complete data we observed in SAP. Okay. So in real time, we'll fill the complete data. What is the street number, house number, postal code, city, everything here. But in training system, wherever the tick mark or star marks here. Okay. So this is the mandatory field here. Only country. Remaining are optional here. Remaining are optional. So just I'm neglecting. Okay. So I'm not going to fill this here. In real time, you need to fill the complete data. Only in training system, I'm going to fill the mandatory field. Simply you need to click on continue. So again, the system is prompting the transport request. So what we observed, whenever the system is getting the transport request, simply you need to click on continue. Okay. So data was saved. So we define a company here, company code here, AW. But once you define, your job is not over. So you need to copy. Okay, so let me define two company codes after 800. So what is the other company code I need to define? I need to define, okay, so 8002. So Tata Steels I defined it. This company already defined, so we are going to define a company code. 800 already I defined, I have not copied. The same way, I need to define another company code also, 8002 as a Tata Motors. Okay. So now, just to go to new entries. So another company code 8002 as a Tata Motors. So here actually the country IN, currency will be IN, the language key. So if you click on save, so enter the nomenclature, name of the company code, enter the required details. Now if you click on save, what system is prompting? The system is prompting company. So only this, okay, remaining all are optional here. So just enter. And only, so as we discussed here just now, so here remaining actually it is all optional fields here. Okay, I don't want. So simply you need to click on data. Okay. Once you define here, so you need to. So I saved. So I defined two company codes. 800 and 8002 company codes. Okay. So once you define this company code, so you must copy the company code. So without copying, it is wasteful. So copying, it is not possible in SAP for manual process. Okay. So you should must manually if you want to enter the data, it is not possible because lot of data will be there. So what I need to do, just back to pop-up. So now we are in the pop-up, right? So again you need to double. So double click on copy, delete, check company code. So again you need to double click on this copy, delete, check company code. Okay. So in real time, everything should be. So here in real system, so only one company code, triple zero company code. So from triple zero company code, you can copy a number of company codes. Okay. So in training system, what do they recommend here? So already we discussed 1000 company code only we need to copy. Okay. The best one company code is 1000 company. So here, if I open from pop-up, so I double click on this copy delete company code here. So whenever you are copying not only company code or any plant or any some object from A to B, you must copy the. So when you are copying, you should not click on no or you should not click on cancel. So all the data will be required here. Further, you can edit the data here, you can delete the data. So this is actually we need to follow in SAP. So when you are copying, so everything be required. Later you can take a decision which is not required the data, you can delete. Okay. So what I need, so once you will come to this here, either F6 from keyboard or this is second button, click on copy org object. Click on copy org object. Here I need to click on copy org object here. So if you click on copy org, so this is the button here. So you need to click on copy org object. Now the system is ready to read the tables here. Okay. So now in real time, from where I need to copy from 0001 to whatever the new company code you define, suppose 800. But in training system, so what we discuss here, you need to copy from 1000 company code to, you need to copy the new company code is 800. Okay. So you need to give from 1000 company code to your new company code is 800. Simply you need to click on control. So when you are copying what we discussed, you don't click on no or don't click on cancel. All the data we required. So here you need to click on yes here. So do you want the complete object? Yes. So do you want to the copy the GL account to your company code? Yes. So do you want to allocate the different local currency? Okay. Here please observe 1000 company code is belongs to Euro, German. Okay. So we are creating Indian. Okay. So our currency will be the INR. So here if you click on yes, the system will ask the currency. So what is the currency here? INR. The currency will be the INR here, Indian rupees. So here the information message. Don't click on cancel. Everything should be click on continue. Click on continue. Click on continue. So you can see how the tables are popping. So all the tables are popping. So all the tables are popping here. Right. So means you're copying from 1000 company code to your new company code. So all the data will be copied to your new company code here. Again, you need to click on continue. So here you will discuss in detail what is this customization request. Just now we discussed here. Simply click on continue. Okay. The same transport request you need to click on continue. We have detailed discussions there in further classes. You can see how the tables are popping here. Now, most of interest will ask this question here. So, do you want to transport the number ranges? Except the number ranges, all the data will be copied. So, when you are copying company code to company code or plant to plant, so some couple of interviews they'll ask this question here. The number ranges will be copied or not. So, we need to say the number ranges will not be copied. The number ranges once will complete the company codes, plans, everything. Number ranges we need to define it. So the number ranges are client independent. Okay, so if you click on yes also, number ranges will not be copied. If you click on yes also, number ranges will not be copied. Okay, so the recommendation you need to click on it. So which means accept number ranges, just simply click on cancel here. Accept number ranges here. So stop. Okay, the accept number ranges. So all the data will be copied here. Whether you copied plant to plant or company code to company code, except number ranges. So all the data will be copied. Number ranges will be different, that I will show you. The information message what we observed, company code 1000 completed to your 800. Again you need to click on continue. Now you can see the complete activity. So company code 1000 copy to your 800 on here. Right. So let me go back once again. Okay. So here now I need to copy another company code also. Just to go back here. So again copy delete check company code here. Double click on this copy delete check company code. Now again click on copy org object here. From which company code I need to copy now? I need to copy from 8001 company code to, so here you can copy 1000 company code to here 8002 company code. Tata Motors also I need to copy. So this the first company code is over, Tata Steels is over. Now I'm copying Tata Motors 8002 company code I am copying. Okay. Come to here. So from this company code to this company code here, simply you need to click on copy. So do you want the org object complete object? Okay, so what we observed, everything you need to click on yes, right? So click on yes. Do you want the copy the GL account? So you need to click on this. So do you want to allocate the different local currency? You need to click on yes here and provide your currency. The company code currency will be changed here. INR. So again, information message, click on yes here. The information message, click on yes. Don't click on cancel. Again, you need to click on continue. You can observe how the data is copying here. Okay. So do you want the transport number in yes? So you need to. So if you click on yes also, number in yes will not be transferred. Simply you need to click on. So you can observe the company code 1000 completed to 8002. So again you can see the complete activity company code 1000 completed to your 8002. So this is what we have got. Okay. So now just come back here. Now close this pop-up. Now remaining what we have got here, company and company code. Company we need to define and company code define and copy. Remaining it is not required, even though this is also not required for us. Simply need to minimize here. Now we need to step into the last example. Okay. So once again we'll review what we done today. So simply we observed a company client already login. Okay. Under the client company we define, only we define, and company code we define and we copy. And so next follow on. So we need to define plant and we need to copy the plants and maintain the store location, purchasing organization, purchase groups. But still we are in the definition part. Okay. Once I will show you because most of people are very new to the SAP. So simply just log in. So one by one. Okay. Once you get the credentials, so we need to go to login pad, enter your user ID and passwords here. Okay, so the client is logged in. Next, what is the next step here? SPRO. What is SPRO? SAP Project Reference Object. SPRO means SAP Project Reference Object. The SPRO contains. Okay, so next after clicking on SPRO, where I need to click? IMG, Implementation Guide. I need to click on IMG, Implementation Guide. In Implementation Guide, so where I need to go? I need to go to Enterprise Structure. So if I open the enterprise, so everywhere the SAP has given documentation, just simply I need to open the enterprise structure. The enterprise structure contains two parts, definition part and messaging part. In definition part, I need to define financial accounting, controlling, plastic. So these are all different parameters. Okay. Real time, so what we discussed here, where the our org elements are purchasing organizations, plants, store location, purchase groups here. So in real time, you only need to work on logistic generals and materials management. In logistic general, we'll define the plants. In materials management, we need to maintain the store location, maintain the purchase location. But however, we are in the training system, so there is no alternate. At least we need to define company and company codes. That's what we are opening the financial accounting. Okay, in financial accounting, if I open the financial accounting, so if I define a company, so what we have done in the training system. So we have a couple of company, one today 147, it will become 148 example. Okay, so in real system, so only one company. So this company also, so the SAP is provided one model company that we need to delete. Okay, Okay, just you need to go to new entries, and the company is maximum allocated for 6 digits. Okay, most of the companies I shown you in the business group only 4 digits here. Okay, so but some companies they will take 5 digits, 2 digits, but 90% companies they will take only 4 digits. So today just you need to define a company, enter all the required details. Some fields you will find the drop down values, some fields you will not find the drop down. Where all the drop down you can utilize here. Okay, but in real time you need to enter the complete data. So simply click on insert here. Now click on cancel. Now what is the company I defined here? Go to position here. So just I go to new entries and define the company 800100. So this is the company I defined here. Now if you go to details button, okay, select and go to details button. Here you can see the company here. So once I define the company, so simply go to new entries, enter the nomenclature, enter all the details, and you need to click on save. So first time you will not find the transport request. Create your own request. Okay, create your own request. Once you define the company, just you come back here. Now come to here, edit, copy, delete, check company code. In edit, copy, delete, check company code. So if you open this, you'll get the pop-up. So in this pop-up, so you must double click on this pop. Okay, so you need to double click on this pop-up here. So single click is not open here. So simply edit company code data. In edit company code data, so once you go to the edit company code data, okay, so in real time you will find only one company code, 001 company code. But in training system, you will find okay. So in so many number of company codes, in real time you need to copy from 001. But in training system, you must copy. Just now we have the 1000 company code only we need to copy. The SAP recommends. But I need to define a new company code, right? So that's what here. If you want to define the training system, so whenever you want to define a new company code, the nomenclature should not be repeated. The nomenclature should not be repeated. So here, first of all, I need to check. So what is the company code we defined? 8001. So just you check. So whichever the nomenclature you are using, it should not be repeated. Any 4 digit here, apart from this 169 here. Simply go to new entries and define. So select and you can see the details button here. So Tata Steels, where exactly it is, and the system is also address also. Enter the complete address. Okay. So just I enter the only countries are mandatory, but you need to enter all the address here. So once you enter the address here, okay. So the same way you need to other company code also you need to enter the address here. So once you complete the address here, just you need to come back here. Now you need to copy delete check company code. So when you go to copy delete check company code, so what I need to do? Simply click on copy all object. So when you click on copy all object, okay, the system will ask you from which company code, we observed. From 001 in real system, 001 to your new company code. But in training system, you need to copy from 1000. But while you are copying, so we need to accept the complete data. About today's session, just practice. And tomorrow session, so we are going to complete the infrastructure if possible. Tomorrow, so we'll go to the last general and materials management and assignment part also. Assignment part, as I told you, it is so easy as so we here in assignment what exactly assignment part? The respective plants you need to assign to the respective company codes. Okay, and respect to company codes to company. So whatever happened today, just you practice. Okay, Lakshmi and Yamuna and Yashasvi, Jagdish. Please let me know you will find any difficulties.
I have one doubt, Yashasvi here.
Yeah, Yashasvi.
So the data in this 1000 company code will
Okay.
automatically be provided by the backend team, basis team, or what?
Yeah. Yashasvi, just all in actually in okay. Assume that suppose you are in the implementation, you are part of the implementation project. Okay. The
Okay.
implementation part you'll not see 1000 company code. Okay. Only one company code only is available which contains the complete data, 001.
Okay.
Because it is a dump
So
code. So training systems, yeah.
that data will be dumped by whom?
SAP.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
SAP, and they will not provide the complete data in 001 company code in training systems. So that's what so what is the alternative? The SAP is Western company code 1000 they have given to get the
Hmm.
data to practice purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. So what? So day to day, same day, we try to practice the same day. Okay. So that you will not confuse initially. Okay. Once you will come to the master data transition data, so same day you try to practice. Okay.
Sir, Sir, could
Yeah,
just
Jagdish.
before the 5 minutes class I was missing, sir. Just
What, Jagdish?
sir, I want to software that SAP
Acha,
MMD.
you required SAP credentials, right? Okay, you can call me.
Sir,
After the
yes,
session,
sir.
you can call me today, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Okay,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
give the
Definitely, sir. Okay, sir.
credentials. Don't worry.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, thank you all for Jain sessions. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, same. Bye-bye, Lakshmi, Yamuna, Yashasvi, Jagdish.
Okay. Bye. Good day.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
okay.
Thank you, sir.